Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Frewaka, and this is a new folk horror film coming to you from director Ashling Clark, and this film is focused on the story of follows a student of nursing palliative care who is plagued by a trauma from her past that has disorienting effects on her present, her relationships, and her career, and her ability to function, while all trying to take care of this older woman. And this film is all in Irish Gaelic for the most part. There's some moments that's in English, but overall this is a foreign language film. And this really rides high on those folk horror elements. It starts with this flashback from like the early 70s, very Wicker Man, with these different masks and costuming and everything. The small community collectively coming together, doing weird stuff together. And it really sets a mood and a tone because it rediscovers that imagery throughout the film with these different headdresses, these different masks, that whenever somebody is wearing one and like pops up, it's eerie, it's uncomfortable, it's creepy. There's an atmosphere about this film. It's the foreboding nature of the camera hanging on to a shot for a prolonged period of time. Clark has a lot of great ideas in terms of building up the tension here. Di Hexon, who does the score, eerie, unnerving. Narayan Van Mael, who's the cinematographer. This is a well-shot film that has a lot of very evocative imagery, and all the way up to like the very end where this goes like full-blown folk horror, and just the imagery with like blood and crowns and masks and everything. It just has all of those elements. Sure, it doesn't feel the freshest. It sure feels like it's drawing from films like The Wicker Man and stuff like that, but it's still quite poignant and impactful. And then you have the performances of Claire Manelli, who plays Shu, our main character, and Brittany Necton, who plays Peg, who's this older woman who she's taking care of. They each give fantastic performances that are layered with emotion and just so much in terms of navigating. Each of these characters have a lot of trauma that they're trying to process through, and how they do it together and in conflict with each other is quite poignant. There's this foreboding sense of some kind of entity coming and stalking them in this small community, including at one point it's like there's this one particular scene that is so eerie with this one woman who's coming to like review the nurse work that Shu is doing, but is she really? And there's some moments where it's like, this was creepy, I don't like this. And there's this reoccurring motif with the cellar and the door, how it's ornated and decorated, and then just this creepy basement. There's so many moments that just really hit in an uncomfortable way throughout those elements of the film. And then you have, on top of that, just the strong performances, all the atmosphere around it, the backstory for both of these characters that come to the surface, fill out these holes in terms of like the mystery of it all. I feel like the film doesn't always cohesively come together, narratively or even thematically, but it has a lot of great ideas. It has a lot of atmosphere. It is unnerving. It is eerie and creepy. Has two very strong performances and offers plenty of exploration of trauma that makes it meaningful and poignant. And at the end, this is an unnerving new horror experience, just really drawing upon all those folk horror elements. And it's right there on Shudder, and it's quite the eerie good time. But those are my thoughts on Frewaka. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.